Welcome to the Vector Garden. In this tutorial we are going to create a circle of numbers going round like this one here. Let's start, and for that I'm going to switch to a new document and I'm going to start with a line. And note the direction, so I'm drawing the line from top to bottom. The line has a color applied and it needs to be large enough so that the highest number you have on your circle will fit onto it in the given typeface that you want to use. So this needs some preparation. You want to try out some things and you want to figure out how large this is going to be and how large you want to set the type. The next thing is you're going to take the rotate tool and of course select this path, and then most of the time you will base this on some sketch, and of course you know where your center is. But if you don't, you can also use smart guides to have this rotate exactly around the center. So press the Alt key and click and move this center point symbol, and then leave up mouse and also the Alt key, and then you get this dialog box, and in here you can enter 360 divided by the number of numbers you want to have rotated. And in here let's make 50 because we can. It won't be a lot of work to do 50. And then what you're going to do is first let's take a look at the preview, and now also please note the direction in which this gets rotated. So it gets rotated to the left when you have a positive number. You can memorize this by the arrow that's on the rotation tool, which shows to the left. So when you have positive numbers, it will be rotated to the left. And when this is okay, then you click on copy, and now of course transform again. So what we are going to use is object transform, transform again, and we're going to use the shortcut key, of course, which is the D. So on the Mac, Command D, on Windows, Control D, and I'm just holding that down in order to get all those copies, and then we have them. So the next thing is we are going to select all of these and then type threaded text create. So this is the threaded text, and now we need the numbers, and I'm going to use Excel for this. So let's have a blank workbook and let's just enter the numbers that we want to have. So I want to have one step, so I'm going to enter 1 and I'm going to enter 2 in the next step, and then we can select those 2 and drag this dot at the bottom right and just drag it like here. So we need 50 numbers, and there are the 50 numbers. Let's select them all and just copy them like so, and then select the text tool, and this is the first one. Click on that one and then paste. So I'm going to use the shortcut Command and V on Windows, Control and V, and there we have all the numbers. And you see it starts at the first one I have drawn, and then it goes to the left. So it also is written from top to bottom, and remember that was the direction in which I drew that first line. So if you want to have them running in the other direction, you have to rotate them in the other direction. And if you also want to have them run from the bottom to the top, then you have to draw the line from the bottom to the top. So that means you have to draw the line like this. And then when you rotate them, you take the rotation tool and then again do it like this, and then you would have to enter like this and copy them, and then they go in the other direction, which also affects the stacking order, and then you get them the other way around. So let's just do that. I'm going to create all those copies like this, and then select them all. Let's make the threaded text like this. Take the text tool and then click here and paste, and then you see they get rotated the other way round, and also the numbers read the other way round. So that's how you can create that circle of numbers easily with the help of Excel.